at the.zazen.space. Hi Fatima, or is it Fatima? Okay. Hi Janvi. Hi Alec Rehan. Thank you for your appreciation. Hi Cutie Pie. Cutie Pie. Welcome to the live, guys. How are you guys doing? What list, Cutie Pie? List for what?
कल नहीं आएगा ना रंग पंचमी एक है तो हम लोग की शादी में बाहर निकलने के लिए मिलता नहीं और बाद में 2 छुट्टी है महीना 3 छुट्टी है 1 छुट्टी काट सकती है
परसों आओगे ना?
अपने टाइम
Just give me a moment, guys. We'll get to the live. One sec. Okay, let's go. So, what is the first question we are taking today? Sorry. Okay, Janvi has asked, will I marry a karmic, a soulmate, or my twin flame? Let us see. Will Janvi be marrying someone with whom she has a karmic account, some karmic debts to be cleared? Hi Alec, welcome for the observation. Welcome to the live. Okay. So, Janvi, what kind of a person are you here to marry this lifetime? Okay, so your cards. First is the Three of Swords. Next is the Seven of Pentacles. And the Page of Cups. Okay. So what do we have here? Another card for you. Five of Cups. Ten of Wands. And Six of Pentacles. I do not see you marrying a soulmate for sure. I do see some kind of actually a combination of a karmic with love. So it is not as though there will not be love, there will be love, but it is not a completely soulmate kind of a relationship. I do see some amount of heartache, patience, tests. So that's how it is, Janvi. Okay, next question. Let's take the next question. Vanessa called, well, will he return? Will he? Let's see. Okay, a card has chosen to fall out. Two of Swords. Vanessa. I see that he is not willing to see the truth. He is not willing to open up his heart. There may be negative thinking. The Knight of Wands. The Page of Pentacles. Right now he's closed. In a while he may open up again, but whether he will return, that's something we need to ask. Yes, he will. He will. However, it will take a while, okay, Vanessa? With the Queen of Pentacles here and the Ace of Pentacles here, I do see a very strong possibility of him returning, but it'll be a slow kind of return. Next question. I can understand that completely, Vanessa. Okay, the next question that we are gonna take up. There's a question from Wall. Wall. I don't know how to pronounce your name, I'm sorry. I think it's Wall. And they've asked, how does A see me? Okay. Is it Val or is it Wall? Okay. So how does A see me? Let us see how your person sees you. Let us pick up an interesting deck for this. How does A see you? How does A see Val? Pull out some more cards from Shazam for you, and then maybe an oracle card too. Let's go. Let's start unfolding your cards. The first card which simply fell out was Six of Swords. So they do see you firstly as a helpful person. They see you as someone who is always attempting to move upwards in life. Someone who is aspiring, aspirational, ambitious. Someone who tries to uplift their thoughts. Queen of Cups. They think that you are very understanding, especially you have a deep insight into what people think, what they emote, what their emotions are like. You are empathetic, you are loving, caring, okay? You know how to create an environment of love, understanding. King of Cups. Okay. Page of Cups. Good Lord, they really think you to be emotional. Nine of Coins. They think you're independent, self-sufficient, what should I say? Self-sufficient, and you know how to take care of your world, create happiness around you, create love around you. Seven of Wands. They also believe that you, not only do you work hard, but also you know how to multitask. You know how to handle those things which keep cropping up in between. So if there are any challenges, you are able to overcome them. The next card is Abundance. Stress. Okay. The Miser. And slowing down. So they also believe that somewhere, as a result of handling too many things, you may have made things very difficult for yourself, and you may have also made life a little stressful for you. Okay, then you do have a lot in terms of finances. You are comfortable in life. You know how to invest money. You are practical in terms of, so this is an interesting combination that I see here. On the one hand, they think you to be nice, emotional, very emotional. They know how, they believe that you know how to create a world of love around you, but then at the same time they believe that you also know how to create a world of abundance around you. They also think that you are bright like the sunshine, and they think that somewhere or the other you are someone who heals people, who helps people when they're feeling broken, when they're feeling low. You can uplift them. For them, you're like a shining star. Okay, Val? So that's an interesting thing. Lovely thoughts about you. Vanessa says, this one been hard because of his heart condition and because of our history. Good, but off and on. It's been since August 2021 since he left, and pray every day for him to come back and not die. Hi, Gurpreet. Hi, Esme. Okay, so Esme has a question. Let's take up this question as the next question. Hi, Kundan. Okay, so looking for some clarity in where is my relationship with AV headed towards. Does he think of reconciling? Let us see. where is your relationship with AB headed towards Esme? Let's see. Okay. We have your cards. Knight of Pentacles. The High Priestess. Esme, I see that you seem to be quite focused about the relationship, at the same time quite practical. The other cards are the Tower card, Seven of Cups, Two of Cups, the World card, Five of Pentacles, okay, the Fool, the Emperor, Queen of Cups. Okay, so the first thing that comes out here is me. You are confused about your emotions. You are not sure. You're somewhat unsure. Probably also feeling that certain things are being revealed, even though you do have strong emotions for them. You're confused probably, or not sure, unsure. And as regarding them, somewhere or the other, they feel as though they are not really being completely into the relationship, maybe feeling left out, maybe feeling as though they are not being able to participate. They come across as someone, and also the energies that AB is bringing into the relationship. Esme, I see that they seem to be quite a spiritually evolved soul, or at least a spiritually connected soul. Someone who follows their intuition a lot. So how they're thinking and feeling right now is fine, but they're feeling left out, not fulfilled by the relationship completely. As far as what is coming up in the relationship and where your relationship with Esme is headed towards, I see a Seven of Coins, which tells me that there will be growth. Yes, there is scope for the relationship to grow, and you may probably also be waiting for it to grow. The King of Cups is a very positive sign for me. It tells me that the relationship will establish itself emotionally. We aren't talking right now, it's been a week. Okay, so that's why the waiting period is being shown. But I do see you guys getting together soon enough. And with the Six of Swords here And the Eight of Wands, I do see reigniting King of Wands. I do see you guys reigniting the love and the passion that you feel. My only suggestion to you, Esme, would be to deal with this that I see over here, this card that I see over here. See, they may be feeling as though they are outside and there is a door here and they are not being able to access the benefits of the relationship even though the key is right there. They may be feeling somewhat like this. Okay, this is something you need to address. Probably, I don't know, talk to them once you guys are together again or whatever, but this needs to be addressed. They should not be feeling like this in the relationship. Apart from that, their cards are good. They seem to be a dependable kind of person, emotionally also stable, good emotions coming in, good emotional energy coming into the relationship. So yes, all the best. Yes, ma'am. Yes, this is promising for sure. Yeah, I do see that wait. You will be waiting for a while, but I don't think it'll be a very long wait. A short wait, probably. All the best, Esme. Okay, Anupriya has a question which we were doing a reading for yesterday, but it's a nice question, but it is usually a very lengthy reading. So I'll come back to that one, Anupriya. You want to know what your mission for this lifetime is. I'll just come back to it. Just remind me because that's a lengthy reading. Clean up the cards aside before taking the next question. Somebody had asked about the animal spirit. I don't know who. If you could please repost your question. Okay. Manasvi says, how will Saransh treat me after our wedding? Let's see, Manasvi. How is Saransh gonna be towards you? first card is the Owl Spirit. Mhm. Page of Swords. Knight of Swords, that's a lot of swords energy. Ten of Cups, that's a nice card. Turning in. Completion. We got another couple of cards when we get to the reading. Power, Saranj, Treat, Manaswi. Oh wow. Okay, Ace of Cups, King of Cups, and Eight of Cups. Now I do see a lot of Cups energy and a lot of Swords energy. So I do see a lot of love that he will put into the relationship towards you. A lot of fulfillment. He will make a lot of effort to not only be loving towards you, but also try and fulfill your emotions. You will need to be watchful of making sure that he also feels emotionally fulfilled in the relationship, because that is important here. Okay, I also see a lot of mental clarity in the relationship. So he will treat you with mental clarity, which means he will communicate a lot with you. That is also one thing I see. But when I say he will treat you with mental clarity, means he's not gonna misunderstand you or any such thing. Okay, he's gonna understand you. He's gonna be very communicative and open with you. In case you guys have a battle of words, which you can, I see here, you can have that, then there are bright chances that you may be the one kind of poking him with your words, maybe saying things to him which he doesn't really want to hear, and he may withdraw when you go on a verbal match with him. Okay, so that is something, one more thing that needs to be washed out for. However, I do see a lot of love here, a lot of a sense of, he may feel that you complete his world, so he may accordingly be treating you with, giving you that space in his life, right? So all the best for the wedding. Let's take up the next question. You're welcome, Esme. I'm glad you learned tarot. You were able to learn. Yeah. This is an interesting question. Rinki Rawat has asked, what does Shreya want to say to me which he is not able to say? Very cute question. Let us see. What does Shreya want to say to you, Rinki, and he is not being able to say? Why is he not being able to say it? Let's see. What does he want to say? The first card is the Butterfly Spirit. It's a beautiful card. The second card that you have here is Lion Spirit. Okay. And the Meadow Lark. Okay. Seven of Swords. 10 of Coins, the Hanged Woman, Adventure, Comparison, and Friendliness. Okay, let us see what he wants to say to you. I'll also pull out a couple of cards about why is he not able to say this to you, okay? The Hermit card, he is introverted about his expression and feelings. King of Coins, he is he doesn't express these things easily, looks like. Okay, so the first line of thought that I see here with the Butterfly Spirit is he wants to tell you, see, the byline for the Butterfly Spirit is transformation is beautiful. So this could mean that he feels you may be changing gradually, or your relationship may be changing gradually, and he thinks that you or the relationship or things around you guys are changing for the better. Okay. The next thing I see here with the Lion Spirit, be generous of spirit. Somewhere or the other, he wants you to extend yourself more. Maybe as a person, maybe into the relationship. He thinks you should be more forthcoming. At the same time, with the Meadowlark, he wants to tell you that whatever exists between the two of you is sacred for him. See, how can I safeguard what is sacred to me? He wants to protect whatever is sacred to him. I also see some slightly negative messages here. With the Seven of Swords, somewhere he feels that you may not be completely sharing everything with him. You may be hiding something from him. You may be keeping something from him. You may not be completely sharing either your thoughts or your emotions or yourself for that matter, because there is the lion spirit where he says be generous of spirit, and then there is the seven of swords. So I feel somewhere he wants you to extend yourself more completely, more holistically, and more selflessly. Maybe even treat this extension or sharing of yourself in an adventurous manner. I see repeated possibilities, repeated indications that he would like you to be more friendly, more forthcoming. And think about, also he wants you to think about all that you have, and not necessarily think about what others have and then compare yourself to others. Okay? Does that resonate? Does that feel like this is what did you feel that this is what he wanted to say to you somewhere deep down? Yes, Rinky? Let's look at the next question. Okay, we'll do you're welcome, Rinky. Rinky, did you feel that this is what he had been wanting to tell you, or did it not ring a bell? Next question that we will take up. Kavita has asked for a general reading. Let us see. Let us see what is coming up for you, Kavita. What is coming up for Kavita? What is coming up for you, Kavita? Let us see. Okay. Three of Swords. Okay, miscommunication is the first thing I see here. Some kind of miscommunication. Ten of Pentacles. Okay, some kind of miscommunication, some heartache, some minor feeling bad about things, where at home, with your family, with your extended family, okay? And you may for a while feel stuck as a result of that, but eventually you'll find your way out of it. Queen of Swords. So some misunderstanding followed by a deeper understanding of things, going closer to the truth, the very strong possibility of, you know, kind of experimenting with knowing things and experimenting with knowledge and experimenting, trying to, you will be kind of trying to, so for example, your family may say something, your people around you might say something which you may feel bad about, and you may misunderstand it, but then eventually you will come around and you will see the truth. That is what I see here. And you will also kind of really work towards analyzing things logically so that you can reach the conclusion about what facts of the matter are and what is not true. However, I do see, yes, on the positive side, I see some options coming up, especially maybe options related to relationships, options related to people, emotions. But you may want to take a break. You may get confused with all the options in front of you. You may want to take a break and just explore the possibilities, think about what all can happen without really getting into it. But then Queen of Cups, you will eventually take the plunge and try and make your life more loving. Start off with, after that I see a lot of new possibilities, a lot of new beginnings in the midst of a lot of chaos probably. Yeah, so that's what's coming up. All the best to you. Next question. Welcome, Kavita. The next question that we will take up here. In a day vortex. That's an interesting name. Yes, of course you can ask a question. Any question, yes. thinking about my future. What does it look like? That's your question. I don't know what your name is. I'll stick with vortex. Okay, now, what does your future look like? Let us see. Kin. Hi, Kin. Okay, let us see what your future looks like. Hi, Rinku. Kim, sorry. Okay. What does your future look like? Ah, I see you. Wow. Focusing on work, focusing on your career. I see you nicely settled in life, comfortable in terms of all the necessities of life taken care of, which is fantastic. You feeling quite self-sufficient and happy, having enough to take care of yourself, also being able to enjoy life in general, enjoying your work. Now, you've also drawn the Tower card here, which somewhere tells me that something is coming up which will shake you up. Let us see what is it that's coming to shake you up. What is coming to shake up Kim? Eight of Cups. Nine of Cups. And Ace of Swords, yes. Something around relationships, something that you are presently into and attached to. You may suddenly feel that you have gotten to know something about this which has completely shaken up your beliefs around either this person or this relationship or something of consequence in your life. You know, it's like sometimes we think we know everything and then suddenly we get to know something which shakes us up. We're like, okay, I had no clue that this was the case, but then it shakes us up. So this is the kind of experience that I do see coming your way. Something which will make you realize the truth about a major part of your life right now. Okay. Let's see what else is coming up your way. A lot of workload. I have been worried about being able to take care of myself. Okay. But with the Nine of Coins here, you will be able to, is what I see. Okay. And with the Ace of Wands, you could be getting into something new around work, maybe a new project, or you will have work opportunities coming your way and you will know what to do about them. Probably, I think what I see here is that you may have had some kind of a loss around either work, feeling overburdened with work. Also, I see having too much to do, too much workload to carry, and then feeling a little lost because something's gone and you're feeling unhappy about whatever's lost, especially at workplace. I have a very strong feeling that something with regards to your personal life, especially around relationships, is where you're going to really feel the, yes, very much so. Okay. Yeah. You know, my concern is that it is your personal life or your relationships which will really shake you up. You will kind of move away from some important person in your life, or maybe some important relationship in your life. Maybe you may feel that it is not fulfilling you any longer, or maybe you get to know something about this person or this relationship which really kind of makes you close yourself to that aspect of life. Let us see financially what's coming up for you. Financially looks good. Okay, you've drawn the Ace of Pentacles. Looks good. Not an issue at all there. So that's, Kim, what is coming up for you in the near future. You're welcome, Vortex. Anupriya, which the question that I was about to read for you was the earlier question. Hi, Vedehi. Devya wants to know whether she will marry in the same city or another city. I think you should marry close to home. You will be happy with wherever you get married. Thank you, Vortex. Thank you for your blessings. How old are you, Sushma? How old are you, Sushma? Okay. Uh, this question is from Rinky. I have been trying for a baby since 2 years. I have not got positive result. Uh, what shall I do? The card you've drawn is the first card you've drawn is the Empress card, which is, if you can see for yourself. So you don't worry. I see the uh, it may get delayed, but you will get pregnant for sure. You will be able to have a baby. Maybe a year down the line. Yeah. What a beautiful question. Hi Crystal, welcome back. I am wondering what my spiritual gift is. Interesting question. Let us see what is your spiritual gift, Crystal. What is Crystal's spiritual gift? Okay. Your first card is Electric Eel Spirit, which says, bring your ideas to life, turning in. Fantastic card. That's a fantastic spiritual gift to have. Slowing down. Okay. Uh, Knight of Cups, King of Swords, Justice card, Eight of Coins, and the World card. Okay, one more card that we have here. Wow. White-tailed deer. Crystal, you have several spiritual gifts as I see here. Your first gift is that you have the capacity to completely zone out external influences. Okay. The first thing on the path to spirituality being that we need to disassociate with the physical world around us, and you have the capacity to do that. You have the capacity to allow all voices around you to fade away, all distractions around you to fade away. You have the capacity to look inward. You have the capacity to focus without getting distracted by what people are saying or whatever is happening around you. That's a huge gift for you on the spiritual path. That's half the battle won. Next, I see that you have a great capacity to surrender, to trust the process of life, to trust the higher power. You also have a great love for everybody and everything around you. That's another huge battle won. Why? Because the moment we can love a lot, God is love, so we are closer to God. The third possibility I see here is again very mental. So the Justice card and the King of Swords card. I see that you have the potential to look at things in a very unbiased, realistic, logical way. You know, you have the capacity to strip all the non-essentials and focus and look at the truth. You will rob all the frills and you'll be able to penetrate to the center of the matter, to the heart of the matter, which takes you closer to truth. And since you are focused, you are loving, and you are aligned with the truth, that is why you are able to, you have a very strong potential to manifest whatever you put your mind to. Electric Eel Spirit says, bring your ideas to life. Also, with the Eight of Coins here, I see that you're very hardworking. You're a perfectionist. If you think that on the spiritual path, you have to do a certain set of things in order to progress, you will do it no matter what. You will put your heart and soul into it. So a lot of gifts I see here, Crystal. Okay, I see another question here. You're welcome, Rinky. So this question is by, I'm sorry, I'm not sure whether I'm pronouncing your name right. You're welcome, Crystal. I'm glad that it helped you. I hope it resonated with you. Okay. Nalili de Leon. I'm sorry, I'm not sure whether I'm pronouncing your name correct. Nalili de Leon. Okay. Hey, love, will I succeed in my current job? Nalili. Let us see what's coming up for you in your job. Nelly. Okay, it's Nelly. Okay. Thanks for correcting me. Nelly, are you succeeding in your job? Ace of Cups. Yes, to begin with, Strength card, I see you having the capacity to overcome all the challenges, internal and external. The Hanged Woman. There may be a brief period or where you may feel that you are not progressing as you would want to. It's a very great beginning, what I see here, followed by a brief time of suspension where you feel, okay, things are not really developing, they're stuck. But beware, that time is meant to continue to keep working, because once that phase of feeling stuck is over, then you will suddenly experience a growth spurt. You will experience, you know much more about your work. 10 of Cups, excellent omen, and 6 of Swords. Absolutely, you seem to be succeeding at your work. It seems to be making you more mature. I see you've drawn the card of ripeness. I also see that it could make you so comfortable after a while that you may indulge in feeling a little lazy. However, it will be an eye-opener for you. Okay? And you've drawn the Sun card. That's beautiful. Of course you'll be successful. There are no two ways about it. Okay? All the best. You're most welcome, Nelly. No, I'm sorry, I did not understand your question, killing the scorpion, but are we looking at a Scorpio and a Libra? I'm sorry, I did not understand your question at all. The next question that we're taking up here. And Sushma, should I pursue post-graduation in psychology? You've asked that question before, Sushma. I think you've asked that question before. No, I do not see good scope there for you. I don't see it happening. Okay, there is another question. Sushma, I don't see it happening. I don't see it materializing. Okay, so I do see a couple of people asking for life purpose reading. Crystal has asked, I'm wondering if I can ask a question regarding the man I love. I'm wondering how I can help him realize whatever it is he is needing to face and release within himself so he can learn to forgive. First, let us see how you can help, if at all. Can you help him? How can I help him realize whether it is, whatever it is he is needing to face and release within himself so he can learn to forgive? Now, if you look at his cards, they are so completely interesting because just look at what you have typed. Whatever it is he is needing to face, yeah, Crystal, look at the cards. Whatever it is that he is needing to face and release within himself so he can learn to forgive. These are his three cards, almost as though they are completely, you'll have to excuse me for a moment, please. Hi, am I audible? Am I audible? Am I audible? Hi. Can you hear me? Okay. Yes. So, I see your statement completely reflected in the cards, Crystal. And I'll just go back to your question. One sec. Now, I do see that he needs to face things in order to be able to release within him and be able to forgive. That is completely reflected in the cards because that will take him closer to relationships. Okay, it'll take him closer to his loved ones, which is fantastic. The thing is, what can you do about it? You can inspire him. That's the best you can do. You can inspire him to be more loving. You can inspire him to be more focused on how he thinks. to be careful about his thoughts, to take it a little slow, to focus on positive things like work, developing his work, developing his finances, and developing his thoughts. Now, ironically, all three have come up here, okay? So, there are a lot of cards here. Through your love, through your relationship, you can definitely inspire him to transform. That's what I see here. Now, what is it that you would need to make him see, you would need to make him ask himself, and what is it that you need to also focus on? Let us see. You will have to really take the plunge with this one. It'll be not easy at all. You will have to really take the plunge and the questions that you will need to put up in front of him, so that somewhere he asks himself these things in order to come face to face with whatever he needs to come to face with, in order to be able to release all that needs to be released, to be able to forgive, to become more loving. What are the major questions that he needs to really ask himself, which you can probably help him ask himself, is first, what role is mothering energy playing in my life? How am I being nurtured? How am I being nourished? How am I being taken care of? Because somewhere or the other he will realize that he is being taken care of, right? He needs to be able to realize that. When he realizes, I think when he realizes that he is taken care of, and he keeps asking himself, am I taken care of? Am I nurtured? He will realize that everything else is just part of the big picture. Another card which again says the same thing, pretty much the same thing. See, how can I deepen trust that my intuition knows the way? The main thing here is, how can I deepen trust? How can he deepen his trust in whatever is happening? Because when he is able to realize that he is taken care of, when his trust is so deep that he is taken care of no matter what, then he will be able to see that everything else that happened, despite all that happened, he has still been taken care of by the huge energy, by the mothering energy. Another question which pretty much kind of points towards the same direction. What would help me feel safe in opening up? So these are questions which you also need to crystal somewhere, without maybe directly asking him. Help him find the answers to. I repeat the three questions for you. These are the three questions to which I think if you guys explore together without really letting him know that these are the answers that you're looking for, these are the questions you're asking. If you can help him find the answers to these three questions, somewhere it'll help him. Okay, what role is mothering energy playing in my life? How can I deepen trust that my intuition knows the way? And what would help me feel safe in opening up? Okay, Crystal, I hope that helps you. Hi Anupriya, I was calling out to you in between, and I will take up your question. We'll do another live probably. You're welcome, Crystal. We'll probably do another live with the same question because I am still receiving a lot of requests for the same question that we had done a live for yesterday. That is, what is my mission? What is my soul purpose? What is the mission that I have this lifetime? So I'll take up another live reading for this within this week. Then we'll take up your questions. Okay, bye bye, take care.